Hey there, so today we have another review. This is a beer courtesy of Pariah. They actually sent this package a couple weeks ago, but it is, I don't know about you guys, but not necessarily the easiest thing to find time to review. It's 12.7% American barrel aged strong ale. So, anyway, we're digging into it. So this is Char, hard to read. Um, yeah, I guess you can see it, but like, again, something with that char color and then the red, it just doesn't quite pop. Yeah, I mean, they definitely could have done it because, like, look, see, on this side is the black. You sort of see the Pariah sort of pop, but then on this side, the char's sort of hard green. But anyway, this thing is good. I don't exactly know what they're going after with this one. I mean, is it barley wine really? Is it American strong? I don't know. Very close style. I'm trying to think of a beer that like I would think would be analogous. Would be something like barrel aged double bastard, which Stone used to do. That was quite the series, but let's think it's this guy. Beer comes in a really nice kind of medium brown color. Really nice kind of like a nutty, toasty hue to it. Nice mahogany to it. You certainly see a little bit of residual sugar because like the carbonation is like slowly rising out of like there's a certain speed. I mean, I guess if you dissect enough beers, you sort of notice little things and like the speed at which the carbonation reaches the top of the glass is sort of one of those little things. Definitely higher alcohol. Definitely good amount of like again higher density of liquid. The carbonation can take a little bit longer to get to the top of the glass. Quite another looking good beer. Let's see. I mean, that smells familiar. To me, that smells like bourbon barrel aged barley wine. There's a really nice kind of like noticeably like buttery quality to it, which again, some people would call it or acetal. I don't know if it's necessarily that, but maybe not. It's just that combination of like, what kind of nuts are we talking about? Like toasted almonds, peanut brittle, caramel, toffee. This is almost kind of like Meriton kind of character, which is like full maltiness, like big malt characters, malt balls. It's got all those kind of big, prominent, kind of like again barrel aged barley wine kind of characteristics. It has a little bit of sharpness to it. You smell a little bit of heat, a little bit of the whiskey, a little bit of the bourbon, a little bit of the wood, the toasty characteristics of that kind of barrel character, along with that kind of Maillard character of the base beer. Immediately, again, they call it American strong ale. I smell American barley wine aged in barrels. Very distinct, just big maltiness, a little bit of like almost like a white grape character in there somehow as well, but just that again the combination of Maillard character, Martin character, big barley wine, maltiness, malt for days with that kind of rounded, toasted whiskey bourbon burn to it. It smells awesome actually. Yeah, I mean that tastes like barley wine to me. But they call it American strong ale. I don't know what the difference is, but again, follows the palate. It's not necessarily like I don't want to call it acetal, but there's a really rich buttery character to this beer. Um, it's this kind of like um, again caramel. Caramel is made with sugar butter, toffee, caramel, nuttiness, peanut brittle for days, right? Peanut brittle, almost like maybe this hint of like chocolatey character here, but also tons of nuttiness. So you also get peanuts, almonds, pecan pie for sure. That buttery pecan pie thing going on. There's again toasty nuttiness riding throughout the palate. On the back end shows that American strong ale character, American barley wine character. Nice kind of stiff bitterness to this beer, but really well integrated into the barrel. Not noticeably disjointedly bitter. Really nice drinking for 12.7. Not really taste too much of the heat. Just really, well combined kind of like bourbon. Again, that bourbon is whiskey, but the whiskey is really well integrated in the sense that like it has the kind of like again think of like a whiskey pecan pie, right? Like these flavors were mixed. That corny sweetness or sweetness of the whiskey and the char of the barrel really plays well with those like Maillard characteristics, the nuttiness, the caramel, the brulee kind of characteristics of the beer. Really nice. Mouthfeel is medium plus. A little bit of alcohol sort of hits on the back end, but it's a really nice sipper. I mean, yeah, I'm surprised they went with American Strong Ale. Sorry, rye whiskey barrels. So maybe a little bit. I mean, now you're looking for maybe a little bit of that kind of spicy rye character, a little bit of that kind of like green. You could look this thing kind of comes in. Just tons of complexity of beer. Rye barrel aged, American strong ale. They use crystal malts, heavily roasted crystal malts. Oh, interesting. 4 weeks in stainless, and then transferred to 8-year-old Maryland rye barrels, thanks to Sagamore spirits. Um, Cherry cordial, yes. Prune, yes. Dark fruit, a little bit of dark fruit. Toasted oak for sure. Coconut vanilla, yeah, a little bit of that. Thrill, blah blah. Celebrate. Yeah, 12.7. Serve at 38 to 45. That's actually not a little cooler than I expect them to be served in. But I mean, that's just really good. This beer is going to get a solid. For me, I generally prefer a little bit more malt sweetness. I like sweetness in these big decadent beers. I'm a Bourbon County guy. Well, obviously Bourbon County style. This is barley. I'm gonna stick to barley wine. You tell me probably what you think, but it's a barley barley wine in my book. Barley strong or whatever. But this is like pretty good for like. This probably hits a lot of older palates. I mean, it hits my palate too. It just like the beers. I don't know if you guys know, but beers weren't always pastries sweet. They weren't pastry stouts. They're always sweet. They didn't always have adjuncts. Sometimes they were just like big beers that are lean and boozy and also complex. Like they don't, not everything has to go in the Bourbon County sense of like let's turn up the sweetness, turn up the dial, turn it all the way up. A lot of other beers sort of exist that were just a little less. Dominant and big. Like not everything has to be turned all the way around, right? Not everything has to be necessarily sweet. It shows base beer, it shows bitterness, and then it really shows well the integration with the barrel, which is give a lot of respect for that. This should give you a solid 96. Char. That's absolutely fantastic. American strong ale, barley wine, what we call rye whiskey barrel aged, absolutely delicious. Fun project. Doesn't seem like something in 2023 that like I'm surprised that people would buy or seek, but I'm happy that this exists, and I'm honestly very flattered that they sent me 2 cans of this stuff. So actually, we'll have to find another time or another place and another situation to maybe share it around. So thank you so much. That's delicious, Char. Pariah, thank you.